Hello and welcome back to Vermintide 2. We're going to take on the next level, which is Convocation of Decay, once again on Veteran.
Helmgart's lost, folks. But we still have our little ways of keeping eyes and ears down there, and something's going on at the Shallyan Hospice. Whole thing reeks of chaos magic. Go and deal with it, would you? Things are bad enough already.
Something fun about the beginning intro, once it gets onto the camera and you start to see the level, if you press F2 and then escape, you can actually walk around in the little intro bit there, so you don't have to wait for it to start.
This way.
Alright, there's the first enemy. Now, the last video I got... how many? I got a few tomes. I mean, I got all 3, but then we kind of left one behind. I don't actually know where everything is on this map.
Add up here. Where's everyone gone?
But this isn't, you know, exactly a guide video, so I'm just gonna get as many as I can. Nothing in there that I want. Oh, jeez. That berserker got me. This map's kinda close quarters. And, you know, that's not bad. With this bow, it's not exactly a long-range bow. It is more, it's like I've said it, and you saw, it's quick fire, good for taking out hordes. And not too bad against bosses, it gets extra headshot damage. But this is a pretty tight map. I'm gonna take the potion. I like giving the bots bandages, because they can use it on other people. With a potion, they're only gonna use it on themselves, and I honestly don't really care about the health of the AIs. I don't really need it, but no one else is going to take that ammo. I've changed a little bit since the last video. Now Barden, instead of using a flamethrower, he actually has a shotgun. And I did that because the AI just really doesn't use ranged weapons very much. And a big thing about the flamethrower is if you hold right click down, it charges it up and you can just let out an absolute torrent of death with it. But because the AIs don't really use ranged attacks, they don't do that very often. So I opted to give him a shotgun instead, which is better range and it's a bit better at killing special enemies. So hopefully that makes him a little more effective. There's a blight stormer back there, I think. Or was that just Sienna casting some fire magic? I don't have a clue. This is much more close quarters than I'd like to be in. Alright, there's that assassin dead. I'm gonna jump down. Because, yeah, I'm really not a good close quarters fighter. Oh, jeez. If you've never played, there are... I guess I call these monsters, because there are technically bosses on some levels. There's a rat ogre, which is the stormfiend without the flamethrower. And then, you know, obviously there's the stormfiend. There is a blight troll. Is that what they're called? That basically just, it's a troll and it throws up on you. And there is a spawn of chaos, which is my least favorite. It's, I think, the fastest of the monsters, and it'll pick you up and eat you. It won't kill you in one hit, but it'll regenerate a lot of its health. I've got to say, the Stormfiend is actually my favorite to fight. It, in my opinion, is the easiest. The Rat Ogre is also pretty quick, and it's hard to block some of its hits because it can just, ow, kind of pound through your defenses. For the Stormfiend, you don't really need to get close to it. And you can actually pretty easily get close to it anyway, because it really relies on the flamer. And it's just a cool looking fight. Fire's cool already, but green fire is even better. And there he is, there's a gas rat. He was just lobbing poison on us that whole time. Well, So, and you saw in the last video, the first one glitched out and its flamer got stuck on, and this one just got its head stuck in the wall. And I'll just show you now that it's here. This little guy on his back, that is, I think, a Packmaster. That's his weakest point. He's still pretty weak to headshots, but if you hit him on the back, it does a lot more damage.
I see little difference between this sewer and the roads high above.
And you can hear when you get a shot on a weak point, there's kind of a little ding. Like that. You can see on a regular hit you don't get that. I don't actually know if any other enemies have multiple weak spots. I'm gonna look in that chest. Any chance at a loot die? It's empty. Cool. It's always empty. Unless I say it's gonna be empty, and then it's just filled with healing. Man, this is a lot of healing. Alright, pick the book back up. Someone. Cool. Sienna got it. So on recruit, you start with healing. I think I said that last time, and veteran will, every difficulty increase, you're less likely to find items. That's not just healing, that's like bombs and buff potions as well. I don't think it affects loot die, because they're already such a low chance, I really hope that it doesn't. But this run has already seen quite a lot of healing. There are some maps that just have a fair bit, but I didn't know this one to be a healing heavy map, but nice, loot die. Apparently it is. So yeah, even, yeah, like I said, champion, next difficulty, you get a lot less items, and then legend, I mean, it's kind of rare that you even see healing. But this, and I think even my last run, I actually ran into quite a lot more healing than I usually do on veteran. Oh, there it is. Well, yeah, I really like the shotgun on the AI button. You can actually take out specials with it. I think... Okay, there's a blight stormer somewhere. Jeez. Okay, yeah, looks like the bots are just trying to get that blight stormer. I'm going to try and get up this ladder to hold this horde. I think not only the high ground, they have to kind of climb up to us, and gives us pretty much free reign to just hit them in the head. Okay, I can hear them in the distance, but that yelling doesn't actually mean they're on their way. I think it's just part of the music with the horde. And sometimes you can glitch the horde out and you'll have horde music for the entire map, which is very fun. Alright, that seems like the end of it. The music's still going. Hopefully it's not glitched out. There we go. Music finally stopped. And sounds like there's quite a party waiting for us. Yep. Yeah, looks like part of the horde got stuck down here. It was just a little group. But sometimes it'll happen and you just won't find them, and that's what glitches it out.
We need to find the correct switch, Mayflies.
These switches. There should be... oh god. There should be doors up here, and the doors will actually have a symbol on them. I forgot to check that. So this is sort of like a crosshair symbol. So the crosshair symbol should be down there on one of the switches, and pressing that will open the door. But I am... oh, well, I actually am going to do that. So that'll open the first door, and then I can go up and check the second. But what I'm actually going to do is press this one 2 more times, and that should open this door. And there will be a grimoire back there. And I know where both grimoires are on this map, and this one's much easier to get than the other one. The other one is a really frustrating, but quick, well, short distance-wise, jumping puzzle. Not fun. And you gotta find a key for it. It's much easier to just smash your face into a brick a few times to get this one.
Looks like a nasty scratch.
Alright.
You're living proof that you can.
So the bots talk to each other. Well, not even the bots, just the characters talk to each other. And if you use healing when they feel like you shouldn't, they will point that out. But the issue with Kruber is that he has a lot of health. So when he uses a potion, it doesn't even fully heal him. And the other heroes always get mad at him for it.
Someone draw that fire.
I feel kind of bad for him. So pressing that brick in here, it opened a wall just there. And in here should be the grimoire.
There may be a lot of them, but they don't stand a chance.
Might as well use that potion because the grimoire means I can't pick up any more potions. And speed is always fun. Okay, I am gonna check which door is next instead of just taking the 50-50.
Hear them
Triangle and a little circle. Okay. I guess these are like chaos runes. Or maybe it's just the script that chaos is, I don't know. Well, I mean, the moon's on a different side, but I'd imagine it's still the right symbol, and then it can only possibly be the little squid thing. If I can, there we go, there. So yeah, when you click the right one, you don't summon enemies. Well, I say that, but there are enemies, maybe you just don't summon as many. Compare a blight stormer.
Can't argue with the results.
Damn it, he teleported. I don't really like leaving them around, mainly because of that vortex. And in close quarters, that's not going to be very fun. And there should be, if memory serves, another tome. So it's 2 out of 3. Hopefully we don't find any more healing, or at least not much more, and we can get all 3 tomes and a grimoire. And a loot die. That would not be a bad haul.
Looks like stairs to me.
Got another!
Jeez. Ah, he got away. So, they will leap at you. You can actually dodge left or right, or even backwards maybe. And you can dodge out of the way. And they sometimes will just go flying into the distance if you're on a big open map. It's pretty great. I figured I might as well pull this. Oh, that was a Chaos Patrol.
Chaos Warrior's dead.
I'm gonna mark him. If they highlight blue, it means I've marked them. Just something I like to do. It's kind of a habit from playing with other people, and makes it easier to see the big enemy that you're trying to kill. But you can't mark regular enemies. Oh jeez. Sienna is not in a good way. And because she's holding a tome, I can't actually give her my potion. We'll have to find healing so that she can pick it up. This is a pretty good place for me to hold this horde. Nice long hallways that I can shoot down. And a Strangler isn't really going to catch us by surprise in here. Yeah, I should have enough arrows for this. There we go, that's the end of it. And I still got 26 arrows left. Very nice. Looks like it's empty. Yep. So the same way you can mark enemies, you can also mark items. And if you mark a chest, you can see what's inside it without opening it. I think I do actually have to go this way. There is a bit where I have to drop down. I think that is coming up. I thought it was earlier than it actually is. Ooh, berserkers. That wasn't too bad. Berserkers aren't really bad on their own because you can pretty clearly see them charging you from the horizon. It's when you're fighting a big horde or just a big group and they kind of sneak up on you. Even one hit from them can really, really hurt. I'm gonna hold in here.
Suppose there's no other choice. We'll have to keep going down.
Don't really want to drop down and then just have a horde drop down on top of me and then charge me from the front.
An adequate kill. I hope that healing.
I'm not gonna use my arrows or my bow. I've got 12 shots left, but I kind of like saving a little bit just in case you run into specials. On the left there, with the hero portraits, you can see those little bow and arrows. If it's red, it means they've completely run out of ammo. If it's yellow, I think that means like 50% or maybe 20% left. And Sienna doesn't have ammo, so, you know, as long as she doesn't overheat, which I don't think the AI can, you'll be fine. I was getting a bit tired of waiting for that horde to come to me, so I'm gonna find them. I think, given how slowly this is coming in, I think part of the horde spawned down here. So I said I didn't want to, but I am gonna jump down. Yeah, they're just kind of trickling in. Oh, I can already see some. Okay. Yep, the horde definitely partially spawned down here. Ooh, a bomb. Oh, I've got a bomb already. Ooh, ammo. Well, that is just... It's like you forget it's your birthday, and then you remember it's your birthday, and it's also Christmas. It's kind of how that felt. I do like bombs. Forgot to use them last game, but hopefully I will remember this time. Alright. So, like I said, I do know where both grimoires are on this map, but, ooh, someone dropped a tome. Alright, that sentence is going to be finished later. Okay, Kruber got bandages and healed Sienna, but he has the book back. That is good. So, I do know where both grimoires are, but bots can't carry them, so I can only get one, and I really don't want to go through the jumping puzzle of finding the next grimoire just to show you where it is. And this isn't a guide video, but I will show you where to find the key to unlock the chest at the end of the jumping puzzle to pick up the grimoire. So every time I played, at the back of the room here, in this broken crate, a key has spawned, and it'll have a little white outline on it. It isn't here now, so I'm wondering if it actually has 2 spawn points. But this is the room where you find the key. Usually it's back there. You can look around for it if it's not. But I will also show you where the jumping puzzle is. And I've actually looked around for a little while, because I wanted to find the key. And a horde spawned. Which, I mean, is fun. It means I get to fight more stuff. And I get a lot of temporary health.
No more fire rats. Chaos warrior.
Oh, jeez. Okay. He wasn't even swinging for me, and I went in and just ate that swing.
The Rothelm Free Seek.
Got the fire rat too. Okay, so if you do happen to find the key in there, which I couldn't, you basically jump up here, you go along there, run across that, and you can jump over there and then follow the hallway, and you will find a room with a chest in it that you can open, and that's where the second grimoire is. If you get the key, which apparently doesn't always spawn in that place at the back of the room. I hate those elites. With the Stormvermin, they have armor, and they hit pretty hard. But they're not too difficult to kill, because they just... I don't know if they have much more health. But those big Northlanders with the axes, they don't have armor, but they have a lot more health, so you've really got to smack them about to actually kill them. As much as I hate leeches, they constantly just teleport right in front of you. You know, like, in a big horde, even then you can still pick them out pretty easily, let alone not fighting anything, teleporting right in front of 4 heroes ready to shred anything they see. Not the brightest of the enemies, which is saying a lot considering I don't think Skaven slaves are exactly the Isaac Newton of the Skaven world. I don't know why Isaac Newton came up. That's the only smart person I could remember at the time. I mean, like, Stephen Hawking, Einstein, other people. Apparently I'm not on that list. Jeez, another Blightstormer. I feel like there's been a lot this game.
A kiss of contagion.
Blightstormers weren't food.
Well
Down we
then,
go.
more bandages. Okay, so this is the third and final tome. Yeah, I'm gonna just waste this healing and pick it up. Hopefully we can get out of here with all
These stairs
three.
look right.
But there is a lovely pile of healing just there. I actually can't use that potion unless I'm injured. I wonder if the bomb will hurt me.
By technology,
It didn't.
Filthy thing.
Okay.
I never want to touch one again.
I need to take just a teeny little bit of damage. Hey! That was steep enough. I took some fall damage. How do I get back up? Alright, there's a
A gutter
ladder
runner
leading this
trade.
way. That doesn't bode well.
What was
feel
that?
like- Oh, there's a ladder over here. Cool. Someone's dying. Okay, I've gotta use these on someone else. Bandages, if I can get them, I can at least use them on other people. The issue is, I can't make the AI use a potion. Who, I mean, Barden could use some. Oh Jesus, I'll just take anyone at this point. Oh, I got Barden. Nice. And the potion is all mine to waste. Now, where did I drop that tome? Here it is. Almost forgot the tome. There we go. I don't think I'm going to run into any more healing. So as long as I make it out of this alive, well, as long as all four of us, except Barden actually, he can die. As long as three of us make it out alive, we'll get 3 tomes, a grimoire, and a loot die.
Correct. Crude shot, but crude shot is better than none.
I should maybe finish this horde before I go into this room. Yeah. I'm gonna do that.
Oh, look at that elf go! She's hell-bent on blazing
This next bit of the mission is kind of like when you ring the bell in Righteous Stand, where you just get a constant horde kind of trickling in from every direction. So I don't really want to pull an entire horde with me when I go in there. That's... wow, okay. It's quite the pile.
The sorcerers must be silenced. They work to summon a greater demon.
I think it would be very interesting to fight a greater demon. Maybe that's just me.
The power's waning.
Okay, so basically, we just gotta stand in here. And you can't hurt these guys. You can hit them and make them flinch. You just don't do damage. Alright, here come the enemies. One got through. Didn't last long. Oh, okay. So, like I said, they trickle from every direction. Wow, my special did not kill that hook rat.
No sorrow for a dead packmaster.
That is surprising. I thought even one arrow could kill him. Okay, so that I think is one of the Blightstormers down. There's the Rattling Gunner. There we go. Love those guys. They really add a nice atmosphere. And if you're playing Barden or any character with a shield, it sounds amazing when you just block a massive volley of their fire with a shield. It might be one of my favorite sounds in this game. Look at that, I barely even clipped that guy and it killed him. And he's armored. Oh jeez. Sienna is... I don't know if she just has less defense than other heroes, or if it's just her AI in general, but she always runs head first into battle and goes down. I think it's just the AI. They really like going face first into everything. If it's a Skaven slave, spawn of chaos, doesn't really matter. They're gonna go head first at it. And you know, for Barden that's okay with the shield, and Kruber's got so much health it doesn't really matter. But Sienna is not really a great melee fighter, and doesn't have much health. So if someone's gonna go down, it's gonna be Sienna. See, how did that Hookrat survive? That's ridiculous. I actually need Sienna to survive, because she has a book, and if she dies, she'll drop it. But Barden has a potion, so he won't pick it up. There we go, that. Oh my goodness, that got dark. That is, oh for goodness sake, it picked up Sienna. Alright, she survived. Just, oh my goodness, she does not have much health left. I think she can go down one more time though and be fine. God, they're running the wrong way. Yep, Sienna went down. But she can get back up. Okay. Ranald's gift pulled through. I got a general's coffer. Nice. Well, there you have it. That is the second mission, Convocation of Decay, finished. Got more sleep watching over us. Thanks for watching.